Kenyan parliamentarians last night elected 9 representatives to the 4th East African Legislative Assembly. The new members will be sworn in on Monday in Arusha to set off the assembly that has been in limbo since June this year. Patrick Amimo tells us who made it and who fell by the wayside.
Kenya's bicameral parliament reserved Thursday afternoon sitting for election of members to the East African Legislative Assembly through a secret ballot. Kenya was the only country being awaited to send their nominees to the regional parliament to kickstart its legislative agenda. The counting of votes from the 25 candidates from both Jubilee and NASA who had been cleared for the polls extended late into the night. The final tally was announced a few minutes after 11 p.m. Former Kamukunji MP Simon Mbugua led the Jubilee cluster with 286 votes and was followed by Florence Jamatia, who garnered 252 votes. Former Tigania East MP Mpuri Aburi was third with 208 votes and was followed by former Mandera North MP Adan Mohamed Noru, who garnered 102 votes. Former Nyandarua County woman MP Wanjiku Moihia emerged fifth with 180 votes to complete the 5 slots reserved for Jubilee Party at EALA. From the NASA coalition, Kennedy Kalonzo, who is the son of NASA co-principal Kalonzo Musyoka, led the pack with 309 votes. Oburu Odinga, the elder brother to NASA co-principal Raila Odinga, was second with 243 votes. Former Mbalambala MP Abdikadir Aden garnered 235 votes, while former Wajir County woman MP Fatuma Ibrahim got 142 votes to complete the 4 slots reserved for NASA at EALA.
We do not have regional balancing. We have around 3 candidates from Northeastern who now will go represent Kenya. And the rest are picked from areas that probably was a reward for either kinsmanship or a reward based on politics, but not a strong representation of the people of Kenya within EALA.
I made sure that I actually talked to everybody, persuading them actually to vote for me, because of the achievements that I've had in the previous time when I was a member of parliament.
36-year-old Florence Jamatia from Baringo County was third overall and floored some candidates considered bigwigs. Yes, who is Jamatia?
I have been a very aggressive girl in terms of pushing and understanding what I want many times politically. I don't believe politics is meant for few people. And I don't believe in dynasty so much. Jamatia again is a student of political science, schooled in University of Nairobi. I've done all through in University of Nairobi. I also have a family. On the other side of my work, I have worked closely with political parties. I started with UDM. It grew to URP. I was among the directors there, and I consistently worked as a volunteer for probably 6 years, 6 to almost 8 years. No salary, nothing.
The candidates shared some of their campaign winning strategies.
You know, when I was in parliament, everybody knows Mprom Tabori, because I was working with them. The people who are fighting to me, I get them, we sit down with them, we reconcile, then I start working with them together. Now that's why I tell them to vote for me.
Actually, it was intense lobbying, and we had to lobby from the NASA side and also the Jubilee side.
I'm humbled and, I appreciate all the support I've been given. And, I want to thank the people of Kenya, all those people who were praying for me, and, the members from both sides of the floor.
I worked so hard, actually. I just consistently campaigned. And I appreciate the MPs so much because they accommodated my, all the time, pushing, asking for votes.
For the first time, all the 9 Kenyan MPs to EALA will be new faces.
The people who should be able to stand up against Magufuli's way of doing things are the EALA members. Do they have the capacity to do that? I'll tell you, no. They do not know which foreign minister to go to. They do not know which of it. But if we had a continuing member, it would have been much better than what we have.
Mine is to make a difference. And wherever I go, even in Kamukunji, people know that wherever I am, I try and make a difference.
The MPs say they'll hit the ground running.
Any agenda to do with the youth and youth opportunities and empowerment.
We need to devise a way whereby if members were there and there were bills which were there, we need actually to take over from them. Because once a member is not elected, then those bills, they become obsolete.
And we Kenyans, we allow Tanzanians to come in Kenya, invest in Kenya, do everything in Kenya, and we don't ask them anything. But if you go to Tanzania, it's a must you get the permit, it's a must you give them 50% of the shares. Some of the other time, they chase you away with your properties. That's why I'm saying that I will defend Kenyans when I'm in Tanzania.
And the trade base is automatically going to grow, especially for Kenya. I also want to look as a youth to try and empower young East Africans, especially Kenya, where I come from, so that, you know, when we remove those small barriers here and there, we are able to let people grow. And growing means exposure. People are able to travel and come back. They are able to do and invest.
The 4th Regional Assembly will be inaugurated next week Monday in Arusha, Tanzania. Top on the agenda during the week-long first sitting is the swearing-in of members, election of the Speaker, and that of members to the EALA Commission and constitution of various committees. Patrick Amimo, KTN News.